So in this video I'm gonna show you how to make a polymer thin film, right? To get started, we need first to prepare a polymer stock solution, right? You're gonna use those 20 milliliter vials to prepare the solution. First, you're gonna put your vial on the balance, right? Tap, and then you're gonna get the amount of the polymer you need. And in this demonstration, I'm gonna show you how to prepare a 1% PO solution in water. Right? So all our polymers are stored in a desiccator on the shelf, okay, just above the balance, and you want to grab the polymer you need. For this demonstration, I'm gonna show you how to make a 600K, right, PO solution. Alright, so this is the polymer we need. As you can see, 600,000 polyethylene oxide. Let's remove this wrap. Alright, so now I will get the amount, the calculated amount of PO I need to make, for example, 10 milliliter of a 1% PO solution, right? So 10 milliliter corresponds to 10 gram, right? And 1% means the amount of PO we need to get a 1% solution is 0.1. So I'm gonna hold my vial like that, and then now I'm gonna carefully drop this polymer into this vial. So we want to avoid using spatula or something else to get the polymer, because that might cause some contamination. So the preferred way to get polymer out is just by tapping the polymer into this into your vial, right? So as you can see, right, I just got 0.011 gram, and just for this demonstration, this is sufficient to show, right? So I will stop here, and then next is you gonna get the solvent, right? In this case, for us, we always use water, right, to get our PO stock solution, but for any other polymers can be as well toluene, THS, and so on. So now I'm gonna grab the amount of water I need. So now I'm gonna add water into this vial. Alright, like that, and I'm gonna use a lid, and I'm gonna close, right? Make sure you add the correct amount of the solution you need, right? Just for this demonstration, I just add a small amount for you to see, and then now, right, your mission is to fully dissolve the polymer, right? Right now you see the polymer is not fully dissolved, right? To dissolve PO, it will take, depending on the molecular weight, it will take a few hours up to days until you have it fully dissolved. So I would recommend you to prepare your stock solution way before you want to make your sample, right? So we have a couple of ways to dissolve the polymer. One way is just let it sit. You can as well put a steering bar into this and stir it well, and even as well heat it up a little bit, right? So all of this can be used to prepare a uniform polymer solution, and this is really super important before you move on to make your polymer thin film, right? So I'm gonna skip this step now. I just want to show you, right, how to make a polymer stock solution, so that you can use that later on to make your polymer thin film, right? So next I will show you how to make a drop cast film using a solution I already have prepared long time ago, so which is super uniform and which will give you a good sample. So now I'm gonna show you how to prepare a dye dope pure solution, which we're gonna use later on to drop cast polymer thin film. Right. So you're gonna need to have your polymer stock solution in this. This is like one of the solution I have prepared long time ago. It's a 0.2 weight percent 600K pure solution in water, right? So as you can see, the polymer has been fully dissolved. And I will gonna need a dye stock solution. This is a 200 nanomolar SRB dye in water as well. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna mix two things together to get 1 nanomolar of the SRB dye in 600K pure solution, right? So you want to do your math, right? Calculate the amount of the polymer of the dye solution you need, and right, and then how much of the polymer solution you need overall to make one drop cast sample. For each drop cast sample thin film, we need to have about, I would say, 200 microliter of this polymer stock solution is sufficient to make a polymer thin film, right? So let's get this one out, right? So you're gonna grab one of the smaller vials, right, on the top shelf in one of the yellow container, right? And then you're gonna now use one of those micropipette and try to get 200, right? Use a 200 microliter pipette to get out 200 microliter of this one. Alright, so let's remove the cap, and then I'm gonna show you. Alright, so I get 200, right, and I'm gonna put it into this clean vial we have. Perfect. And I'm gonna set it to the side and close the lid of the polymer stock, right? And now, right, I have here a 200 nanomolar SRB dye, and I'm gonna get 1 microliter out of this and gonna dope that into your polymer, right? So I'm gonna get out 1 microliter of the dye solution, and I'm gonna add that into the polymer stock, right, like that, and go all the way in, right, and then mix this one a little bit, right. So this is now the polymer solution we're gonna drop cast on a clean glass cover slip, and then put that on a hot plate and just let it dry, right. The hot plate should be set to about 40 degrees centigrade to speed up the drying process, and after 1 hour you should be able to obtain a uniform polymer thin film. Alright, so now I'm gonna show you how to drop cast a polymer thin film. So you're gonna first turn on your hot plate, right? Make sure that the hot plate is not too hot, right? So you guys can see over here we're having right, an arrow, right? So make sure you set the hot plate to that arrow, right? So this has been shown to be sufficiently hot to make a good polymer thin film, right? And next you're gonna need to put a clean glass petri dish, right, on the hot plate, and then next you're gonna take a premium cover glass and put that on the petri dish like that. Right. Next, you're gonna take the di-dope polymer solution we just prepared, 200 microliter of the PO stock plus 1 microliter of the 200 nanomolar SRB dye solution. You're gonna take out the entire 200 microliter and just spread it uniformly on your glass cover slip like that. Right. And now we're gonna let it sit until it's dry. Alright, so after about 45 minutes we have formed a polymer thin film, and polymer thin film looks like that, right? You can see this is the PO, right? And it looks pretty good, pretty uniform, a little bit cloudy, but not too bad. So now, right, so this sample is ready to be stored, right, to be further dried under vacuum, right, until we do the imaging, right? So you're gonna grab one of those plastic petri dishes. You're can also insert like a piece of weight paper into the petri dish like that, and now you're gonna grab polymer sample and put it in this petri dish, and make sure you are giving the name. Make sure you're saying what it is. So we know this is PO, for example, right? You can say this is 600K and plus SRB dye, and you can as well say put like a date, right? Right, and maybe your name, right? But this is just optional, right? And then now, right, we can put this one into a vacuum desiccator, and then store it until you're ready for the measurement, right? So that's all. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully it was helpful for you to see how a polymer thin film can be prepared. Thanks.